It was 2007 or 8. By this point, I had already cemented myself as a SpongeBob fan for life, and while this game right here wasn't the very first one I ever played, it was the first one I ever owned. And I have my brother to thank for picking this game up for me at Blockbuster back during that time. I still remember looking at the all-yellow disc and being excited to play it. Now, I understand not many people are crazy about this particular SpongeBob game, and I will fairly concede that there are far better ones out there. But understand that this one holds so much nostalgic value for me in so many ways, and as someone who was fortunate enough to have experienced both classic and what was considered modern SpongeBob back then, together, this game to me was nothing short of special to my childhood. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePantis, absorbent and yellow and porous is he. SpongeBob SquarePantis. What's up, my name's Indy Bob at Luke Pants. Welcome to a brand new walkthrough. It's SpongeBob's Atlantis SquarePantis for the PS2, GBA, and DS, and we're gonna 100% this game. So what do you say we take this bus and let us go to Atlantis, and maybe we'll sing and dance and laugh along the way. Now, let's start this game, but first, options. Welcome back, guys, to the Indy Bob channel. As it were, and it's SpongeBob's Atlantis SquarePantis is the next brand new grand adventure walkthrough pants. My name's Indy Bob, but you already know that. It's 5:27 p.m. on a beautiful January 2nd, 2025. Happy New Year! First recording of the new year. Let's see. Let's check it. Oh, hell yeah! Turn that music all the way up. Crank it up. Let's hope it. Oh, subtitles for sure. For fucking sure. Yeah, this is one of my absolute favorite SpongeBob games. So a little bit of background on this game. I think this actually might be the first SpongeBob game I've ever owned, or at least had rented, but it was definitely the first one I owned. I remember my brother got it for me at picked up from Blockbuster one day, and it wasn't even my first SpongeBob game yet. I think that was actually the SpongeBob movie game. I played it at someone else's house, and that was in GameCube before I even owned SpongeBob. Like back when I was just pretty casual of a SpongeBob fan. I liked it, but I wasn't a super big fan of it until I actually watched the movie. And I think this is the very first game I owned. I still remember vividly looking at the disc of this game and just whoa, this is so cool. It's all yellow and stuff. It's got SpongeBob holding the amulet up. It was dope, man. But yeah, on videos, SpongeBob DVD trailer. We can't watch that because it's not what we're here for. Yeah, this game I think was one of my first SpongeBob games, as I said. At least my first one I owned. And it was fourth on my old SpongeBob top 5 SpongeBob games list way back in the day, back during the 10th anniversary of Battle for Bikini Bottom, when since that game came out. And since then, I've gone on to play a whole bunch of other SpongeBob games because this game, among the other, I only owned 5 SpongeBob games growing up. But I since then gone on to play more SpongeBob games, so I could essentially expand that list. And as painful as it is for me to admit, this game actually, as much of it as a childhood favorite of mine, this is actually no longer on the top 5 as a result of other better SpongeBob games coming around. Even still, I'd still probably say this is about top 10. Not a lot of people enjoy it as much as I personally would, but I'd still say it's a decent enough game. Definitely not the best one, but certainly not the worst one in my personal opinion. It has its merits. It has some things better than others, but we'll discover that as we go on. But for now, I hope you guys will join me as I continue to tell more about my SpongeBob tales with this game as we start a new game. So let's do it. All right, so Atlantis SquarePantis, level 1. Level 1 has Plankton sneaking a borrowed Atlantean tank out of the armory with a U, then blasting everything with ice cream. Does he know that though? Well, you've got to have a hobby, haven't you? All right, so yeah. Down here, if we go up and down, we got the options. We got load save game options, arcade, swap Bob Spareface, which is a nice little feature. You notice how SpongeBob was at the title screen. We can customize we can customize his face and just dress him up and all that stuff. It's pretty cool. The shop is where we'll go and buy certain mini games and other extras and other bonus levels, which will be fun. This is going to be a 100% round, 100% run, I should say, and that's going to be quite a lengthy one. But we'll try to do our best. The art viewer, cheats, art viewer. End game. Basically, we just want to get out of the menu, or just get back into the. Just quit the game, get out of the menu. I don't know if it's going to ask you to save. Some really cool stuff. Oh wait, I think it's only for unlocked for like locked levels. Some really cool stuff happens on this level. However, you'll have to play more of the game before you can find out what that is. Yes. Yeah, so 14 levels. You'll notice that those are metal. Those are actually where medals can be unlocked, and it depends on how well you do, of course. And more medals give you more tokens to spend at the shop. I'll go over it in due time, but right now we're actually starting pretty much at the. This is going to be a how we got here situation. We're going to start at the end of the game as opposed to the beginning. So let's get started. SpongeBob SquarePants in Atlantis SquarePantis. This game, man. One of many gems from my childhood. Oh my god! It's popping off already! Oh shit! Got the subtitles on. Damn!
Cower before me, fools! How did SpongeBob's trip to Atlantis end this way? Who can stop Plankton's rampage of destruction? Do you want to drive a really cool tank?
Hell fucking shit ass yeah!
Hi everybody! Welcome to Atlantis SquarePantis.
Sup?
We start things off, as all the best stories do, with an ice cream tank rampage.
That's right.
Guide Plankton in this tank that he, borrowed through Atlantis, starting in the armory and then escaping into the gardens. You'll need to steer the tank and fire the ice cream cannon to splat the Atlantean defenses and destroy the buildings in your way. Is Plankton finally going to get his wish for world domination? Will he use the tank to get the Krabby Patty recipe? And will the Atlantean gardeners forgive him for getting tank tracks all over the grass? Let's find out!
Oh man. At that point, if Plankton's going to rule the world and Atlantis, there's going to be no need for forgiveness. Plankton has acquired a powerful tank and now must escape. Steer Plankton in his tank and use Ice Cream Cannon to splat away any Atlantean defenses that get in the way. Press X. Alright, there's control, so I don't have to tell you. So the thing about this game, each level is different. There's I think like 4 or 6 different like level types, and we're gonna find out what all of them are. I think they actually say so, like how many different types of levels there are in the manual. But we'll figure it out as we go. For now, let's just start the game. Ah, yeah, it's a nice day in the Atlantean Armory. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Oh my god!
Commander Plankton, reporting for destruction duty.
Alright, so squares in reverse. Whee! Alright, so different conditions can be met to get the medals. Excuse me. Is it now? Well, that plan didn't work out so well either. Alright, so the more things you destroy, I think you have to. It's a matter of finding certain things. Yeah. So if you get like the tanks and stuff, like certain items to destroy, you can shave off time, and the less time you have, at least on certain levels, the more likely you'll be able to get medals to like the gold medals. I think the bronze is worth 1, gold is worth 2, or sorry, silver is worth 2. My bad, and gold is worth 3. So ideally, you want to play as optimally as possible. And just blast everything in your way. This is just awesome. I like the idea that I think there is dialogue that suggests that Plankton knows he's shooting ice cream, but it kind of creates dissonance with the fact that like canonically he's supposed to not know that because he doesn't actually fire the tank until he meets the rest of the gang. But yeah, for right now we're just kind of cruising. I'm gonna see for a little bit to uncover any time bonuses. Seems it's only for the tanks though. Okay, now we gotta shoot these targets. Oh man, the memories. Oh man. Not fair. Oh man. Well, it don't matter. All we gotta do is bust those targets. Oh well, he's shooting at us. We gotta bust those targets. Not mint chocolate chip. One of the best ice cream flavors by far. Whoop. Reverse. Boop. Boop. Chuck sound, as I know. Boop. At least it doesn't. At least that tank doesn't have the Chuck AI, so those shots can't follow me. Well, not follow me, but they can't predict where I'm gonna be. So yeah, I think running into certain things, an infraction are penal codes. Penal code. Yeah. So I think running into certain things, like crashing into certain things, you can destroy them, but it'll shave off a bit of your health. And I think we lost a bit of health. But regardless, it's the first level. It shouldn't be too hard. But now there's turrets. They're fighting back. So there's different like sections to each level. Some can be longer than others. This is going to be one of the shorter ones, but not one of these shortest ones either, if that makes sense. It's like a decent length level. Oh man. evil world domination plankton. So this is the first, yeah, destroying basically just enemies and enemy vehicles. Manned or unmanned. Manned or unmanned, it's gonna be, it's gonna decrease your time, which is obviously a good thing. Oh yeah, this is a little cave. Hold on, I want to use a multi-scoop. Aw yeah, scoop it up. Get these turrets. Destroy as many of them as you can for time. I think some of the towers here can also uncover these multi-scoop powers. You basically just go let your fire rate go into turbo mode. But yeah, this game is I think one of the second. I think it might be the second, or maybe even the third. I'll have to look into it. What a blast this will be. There's a door right there, and I want to destroy it. I wonder if we go do that in like a later section. Because we do end up coming back here in like the second to last level, like playing the level proper, but it's longer and a little harder. But this is just basically a taste of things to come. Oh yeah, double speed cannon action. Oh man, just tearing on through, baby, tearing on through. Getting to the top, getting to the top. Your eyes on you. But yeah, Blitz. Oh shit, yeah, this is the big old courtyard with tanks everywhere. Oh, I got him. Advanced damage. We gotta shoot all the targets.
That door's only gonna open if I hit all the buttons.
Yeah. Oh. So yeah, Blitz Interactive made this game as well as the game that came before this. Creature from the Krusty Krab, I think came out in 2006, I want to say. Because I think SquarePantis came out before that, and I don't think that was Blitz. I could be wrong. You bet, you know I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm really, really bad. Oh boy, get him. Yeah. You can also hit him for a little bit of damage, like ram into him. Look at this cool thing. This solar system. These Atlanteans are advanced as hell, dude. Thankfully, these tanks aren't too tough to take out, and we're keeping good on time all the while. That sound low-key gives me PTSD though, because of Battle for Bikini Bottom. but I also kind of enjoy it in a strange way. Stockholm syndrome from getting shot from Chuck so many times. I chuckle at the thought. Bad puns. That's what you come here for, amongst other professional gameplay with riding the Atlantean tanks and all. I hope everyone's been having a great day and a great New Year. I think, like I said, it's don't know if I said the date already, but it's January 2nd, first recording of the new year, and phone call. Luckily, we can pause in the middle of a cutscene.
10 seconds later.
And we're back. All right, back to destruction and turbo multi-scoop, double speed cannon action. Oh yeah. So yeah, as you may have noticed, the timer resets for every section, so all that time's gonna add up. So I think this level is only 3 sections long. I think the other level that comes like towards the end of this game, towards the end of the game, like the second to last level is like 2 more sections long, so it's like 5. Oh yes, and we're gonna fall through this one thing because my new digs. Ah, it's falling! Earthquake! Earthquake! Keep firing. Get these turrets. We gotta hit these pylons. You must construct additional pylons. Splat the fence posts as they turn red. So yeah, I think we just gotta keep an eye on them, or just destroy all the turrets, and then it'll just be a cycle. But that's fine, because then we can just consistently keep lowering our time and get the best possible time. Hopefully, that's the idea. Luckily, it shows us where it is. But yeah, those pylons, and just aim at the turrets all the while. I gotta be strategic. Gotta do forward, reverse, all that stuff. I've driven a tank before. These are some pretty cool looking tanks. Not gonna lie. I like the look of them. Yeah. You gotta love it when characters are self-aware. Walking through the bar, like walking under the bar. I love in Sponge on a Run or Sponge on the Run. I'm your nightmare. Couldn't see it. I love it in Sponge on the Run, where when SpongeBob and Patrick are arguing in the cell, and Patrick just opens the cell door and just slams it and just goes into the other cell, implying that they can just get out at any time. But like they never decide to make use of that. Instead, they just get carried out. It's never like an escape sequence, like out of the cells. It's hilarious. I love that. And it looks like we're gonna end it in like less than 10 seconds, perhaps. Oh boy. Oh yeah, we can break. Oh, those break automatically. I think if we wait a bit. Oh man, they're running around the bus, but it can't move. counting for their lives. I'm coming to get you, boys. Oh man, right at the edge of the level. I came in there at the right time. 9 seconds. 127. Is that enough for a gold medal? I so deserve this. Now, here's a bit of the caveat. We may have gotten all three. We may have gotten 3 tokens here, but here's the thing. We're actually gonna have to replay the level 2 more times to get the other medals. So we're actually gonna have to play better, pretty much the same, if not worse, in order to get the other 2 medals. So every level has like 6 medal tokens to get the 3, the 2, and the 1, gold, silver, and bronze, respectively. So yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a pisser, and like the fact that the bonus levels also share the same ranking. But luckily, we're not gonna record myself going through every single level all 3 times, especially since it might take more than 3 times depending on the level. But we're gonna try to do our best to play every level to the best of our ability, and if we don't get the gold medal, then we'll just play better off screen, and I'll show me getting the medals like off screen, like spending the money and spending them at the shop. You know how it is. We're not gonna worry about the finer intricacies of the 100% run by grinding. We're just gonna show off what we need to show off and then just do better off screen. So yeah, that's the first level.